So everyone, welcome to another episode of WrestleSlam. Today we're going to review the NXT Takeover pre-card. I'd like to introduce Philip, Matthew, Elizabeth, Jar, and myself. So if we want to just get into it, Philip, work away.
Yeah, so I suppose we should start with night one.
Yeah.
What do you actually think of the card? I know before we actually move on and talk about the matches, but like, do you actually think this is a strong takeover going into WrestleMania?
It's better than WrestleMania.
Yeah. I'm more
excited.
excited for this.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, I was looking at the matches and I don't have any complaints compared to WrestleMania. Right. But I might get shut down, but I'm actually kind of more excited for Takeover than WrestleMania. I know it's a bad thing, but that's just me putting it out there.
That's the way they built it up, though.
Yeah.
Is this a 1 year thing, do you reckon, the 2 nights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just trying to build up because Peacock is only starting now. So the second night is on Peacock. The first night is actually on NXT or on USA Network.
Yeah.
Whereas in Ireland, it's actually both nights are on BT.
Yeah.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
Is the first night going to be on the network at all?
It isn't, I don't think, no. BT.
No, it's USA owned the rights to it, so it's on that because it's going on as the normal episode of NXT.
Right.
We don't know if it's going to have no adverts.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Okay, because
at least in Ireland, we have if you don't have the network or Peacock, you have night 1 and night 2 are being shown on BT.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I suppose you can start down the card, like we have Pete Dunne and Kushida.
There's the thing with that, like that could steal the show.
Yeah, it could easily.
I'd love that. That should open the first night.
It should, yeah.
I'd say it will
be really, really good. I actually think that the Gauntlet match is going to be the opener.
Maybe, yeah.
That's probably a better call, Phil, yeah, because like how Dunn and Kushida are going to put on an absolute showstopper. How in the name of God do you fucking follow that? You know what I mean? So it would be, I'd dread the match that's coming after that if that opens the show. But if it does, you know, I'm glued as well. So yeah.
Takeover never. You never really have bad matches at Takeover. They always follow.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Kushida stole the show at the last Takeover, so he'll probably steal it again at this one. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think Pete Dunne will win it though.
100%.
Yeah, I might go with Pete Dunne because I don't know if you noticed, he had a bit of a bad losing streak when it comes to takeovers. And plus with his match with Finn Balor, I think it's his time at least. So I'm voting for him as well.
Yes, yeah.
Excuse me?
Allergic to Pete Dunne, no?
I'm not.
And then you have the MK versus the Grizzled Young Vets and Raul and Working Wilds.
Can't wait for this. Who's winning?
Grizzled
Young Vets.
Has to be.
Grizzled Young Vets, 100%.
Has to be.
Fingers fucking crossed.
Heel champions are always better anyway in the long run.
Yeah, 100%. Should be a good match, isn't it? Like, because it's 3 great tag teams. Like, it's not that there's 2 good tag teams and 1 shocking one. It's 3 good tag teams. Like, the tag division in NXT is 20 times better than it is the main roster. Like,
it is.
Yeah.
Heels as tag team champions are better than face tag team champions.
Yeah. And they're invested in it.
Yeah, exactly. I can see Zach Gibson being used.
He's brilliant. Like, Philip, remember that time we interviewed him in Dublin there? Like, that was just outstanding.
He's very comfortable on the mic.
Yeah. Not many people can make that transition over, you know, from NXT UK. Not many can make that successfully. And I think they've absolutely killed it. And people are like, who are these guys? And when they come out, people sit up and pay attention. And kudos for that. Massive job doing that.
With his, Liverpudlian accent, like, doesn't normally transfer. That kind of accent wouldn't normally transfer in America, like, even with John Bishop.
I didn't think it would work.
What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think it's their time as well, because we all know who they are, and we thought give them a chance. Like, so, yeah, you kind of said it better than me, to be honest.
Yeah, and then the Gauntlet match after it will be the next one.
Who's going to win that? That's a hard one to call.
Isn't it?
It's a very tough one to call.
Usually, you can nearly say who's going to win the matches, and you're probably going to be 80% right. But this one is
really hard to call.
I hope LA Knight wins it, but I see him not winning it as well. I see somebody maybe taking him out, leading to a feud. I don't know, they're going to put him straight into a title feud.
Like, realistically,
I think
realistically, Loomis.
Probably.
Continue the feud with
wish.
Gargano, yeah, but
Yeah.
got the matches, generally give somebody a rub, like they could take out 3 or 4 people and make them look unstoppable. Like, so
Yeah.
I'm going to say Bronson Reed.
That would be
He's good. But him and LA Knight kind of have something going on, so maybe they're going to go down that route.
Yeah, well, like I'd say that follow Knight, if he is in, like LA Knight could cost him the match against Gargano. That's the way they want to go.
Well, that's a good. My personal, I hope Cameron Grimes wins though.
To be honest with the
he's the best member of the new Undisputed Era that we've ever seen.
Exactly.
He's brilliant. He's like the top person on NXT at the minute.
Yeah.
What's your take on Cameron Grimes, Elizabeth?
Well, I love him, don't I?
What were you going to say, Matt?
I was just going to say I would go with Cameron Grimes, but part of me wants to go with LA Knight, mainly because like people still want to know who they are. I know we know who he is, but if he wins this, then people will be talking, maybe take more seriously, even if he cheats his way to win. Like maybe one of the other guys are powerful, and he might like slip in like a roll up, grab the tights maybe.
But the thing is, LA Knight is entering last.
Yeah. So maybe he's gonna weasel his way in as like because I would like to build him up as like a heel, the heel of NXT, like so. But
unless they have a false finish and make it a triple threat the next second night,
that could
happen too.
That could happen.
Maybe, yeah, actually, yeah, maybe. I'm a massive mark for Dexter Lumis, but huge. I think he's massive mark for him. And but it's an awful lot of work to just add another layer onto that feud he has with The Way. I think it's an awful lot to go through this whole gauntlet match without it leading to another direction. Exactly. So
they might take him out so that they can face him. That's a possibility as well. Like.
Very true. Yeah, that's a good call actually, Tim. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Bronson Reed as well. Actually, I just think they're just going to go out of nowhere because I have a feeling that Lumis is moving up.
Oh, don't be saying
stop. No, Phil, stop. Oh my, it's Easter. It's a nice weekend. Just don't ruin it now.
They need new faces, and I think 3 or 4 of them are moving after WrestleMania.
Adam Cole.
Yeah.
SmackDown, hopefully.
And I also think that Karrion Kross is going to go as well.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they're going to move Balor. I think Balor is happy to stay there now at this stage. But I think Kross will lose and he'll end up on the main roster on Raw.
I don't know. If they put Karrion Kross in the main roster, I might just literally have the biggest bitch fit going because it's just too soon and they'll ruin him. And what's his name? Cameron Grimes on the main roster. Would he be money on the main roster? Yeah. There is no doubt because I love to absolutely hate his character. I do. It riles me the wrong way and I can smell him through my screen. It's just, he's just vile, right? But he'd be money on the main roster.
There's a 6-month span with him though. In 6 months he'll just be like
24/7.
Yeah, nothing, yeah.
I know. That's the fear.
He's a great worker, like, and he's comfortable to make. You won't need to write. This is the main roster. He shouldn't be writing promos for him. His character. I was listening to his Corey Gray's podcast, and he actually did invest properly. He didn't invest in GameStop. It was something else he invested in on the stock market. He actually made millions off it. Yeah. So he's legit a millionaire off the stock market. Yeah. So this is just that turned up to 100. Like, so Vince would.
And everyone thought he was tick.
Those people who make money outside of WWE. Like.
Yeah. I suppose then their next match is Walter versus Ciampa.
That's going to be good. That's going to be hard hitting.
I
feel sorry for Ciampa.
Yeah.
Me too. Honestly, now he is going to chop the boobies off him. And then he really is. Like, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, but we all know who's going to win it because there's no way Ciampa's going to the UK to defend the title. And we all know Walter. And we all know Walter refuses point blank to live in America. Yeah. He's no problem flying in to do a few shows. He's already stated, I will not live in America. And I see him, I genuinely think he's deadly serious. He'd be there well by now. He'd be there in the last couple of years. He wouldn't.
You know what I think? I think that Harry Smith is going to defeat him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Harry Smith is going to go to, like, there's talks he's re-signed. We saw him at the Hall of Fame. And he's probably going to resign, and they said they're going to put him in the UK, which everyone are there going, why is he going to the UK? But I'd say he's happy to go there.
Yeah.
He's not going to be staying there. Obviously, he'll maybe do 2 years there and then come back to WWE properly. But like he is British. Like his father is the British Bulldog. Like it'll work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Makes sense, yeah. Build himself back up.
And that'll be a great match because, as we know, Harry Smith has done a lot of the blood sport events. So like he'll be able to take some of Walter's shit and
he's believable.
back.
He's believable to beat him as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and make it believable to beat him.
He's a big man. I met him at WrestleMania 26. He's a big man.
What's that, man?
I was going to say I can't see, of course, obviously I can't see Walter being on the main NXT roster. I can see him in NXT UK, like he said before. But now, hear me out. If Walter will be willing, is going to win, it's obvious. But I know Tommaso Ciampa, we said this before, he would retire if he's being called to the main roster.
Yeah.
But I think the loophole is he said he'll stay in NXT, but also NXT UK as well. Now, I feel free to shoot me down, but if he does win the UK Championship, maybe more people might tune into NXT UK, because I feel like NXT UK needs a little bit more recognition.
That's like, where they're going to send DH Smith over to, or Harry Smith. I can't see Ciampa going to live in the UK.
Yeah. Oh,
he doesn't want to travel. He doesn't want to go into the main roster for the travel. He's hardly going to want to go to move to England for matches. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I'm not saying this definitely should happen, but if it would happen, it would be great to get a bit more recognition to NXT UK with people saying, "Oh, Tommaso Ciampa's over there," and have him there for a little bit, just a little bit, like with the title.
But I do think it's a bit stupid though that they have the UK belt on the line the next night.
Yeah, like what do we have? Yeah. Does he have a fucking jumbo jet that's flying him straight back to the UK to wrestle?
Yes.
But I think Matt has a good point though, because could you imagine if everyone got it like completely wrong and Tommaso Ciampa won it, and he's the ultimate heel and ball bag that to defend his title, he won't defend it. If you want the title, you have to come and defend. You have to come to me for an opportunity. Do you know what I mean? And imagine everybody in the UK roster, they have to come to the States when restrictions are lifted, etc. But like, there's a good curveball, Matt, I think.
How's Walter going to defend it Thursday night if he or Thursday night in the UK if he's defending it Wednesday night and loses it?
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
So I think I just threw you under the bus.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
Are we going to start this head shaking shit now again? Next match.
I mean, Io Shirai and this Raquel.
I think it's too soon to give Raquel the belt.
I think Io's winning. I'm going to say Io's winning. Yeah.
I think Raquel is too soon.
No, it's got to be Raquel with Dakota backing her at the end when she wins because Io's going up.
She might move as well, though. Raquel might move instead.
No, what you think?
I don't know. They don't need to lose. They put Keith Lee up too soon. I think he was way too soon to put him up the main roster. Like, and look what they did with him. Like, if they put Raquel up there, they would do the same. They'd ruin her. But again, they probably ruin Io if she went up as well. Like, because
they ruin anyone because that women's division, the main roster is like
I could see Io teaming with Asuka, that kind of way.
Yeah.
I don't be doing that rubbish again.
I know.
Stereotype them again, like Io's not that kind of.
It's great to see them main eventing, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did one women's main event just like they're going to do fucking Saturday night with Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair main event, and that. At least I can go to bed early.
Hey, come on now, you know you love Sasha, and she loves you right back, boo. You know it.
Well, I hope she retires.
Who do you think is going to win, Matt?
We're not going to get Sasha Banks on the podcast anytime soon. Good. This is going to be realistic, but I might go with Io Shirai because unstoppable force in the women's division NXT.
Yeah.
And maybe because at the moment NXT women's division is more better than the actual main roster. So I'm going to go with Io on this one for me, just because of that reason, to make her look unstoppable
I think Io as well.
Yeah.
Raquel.
Yeah. I think with Taya Valkyrie coming in, they're going to have to move somebody out of the way. They make room for her. Somebody has to go up to the main roster.
Yeah. I suppose that's like one.
Yeah. I would like to see Valkyrie come on the main roster because when we met her, she actually complimented on my t-shirt. So I feel like she's going to go far.
What was your t-shirt?
I think it was the OTT.
Yeah, it's the one the one Jaraz.
Same as Jaraz.
Oh, yeah.
So
brilliant.
But yeah, then we have night 2. Ember and Shotzi versus The Way. I don't think so.
I'm with Tim on that as well. And we were chatting about this, but they're playing hot potato with the women's tag titles. They're just bouncing them. So, but my first thing was The Way. I think again heel tag champs. I
think that Ember's going to turn on Shotzi in a few months.
Exactly.
Not now.
I think she's going to turn on her Thursday night.
I think it'll build up. I think Shotzi's going to be the face of it in about a year's time.
You were nice last feud with Ember, yeah. I think she's going to turn on her, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
What you reckon, Matt?
I might have to pull for The Way because I just absolutely love the group. Mainly because I have a soft spot for the skits. So if we see them actually, if we see them as a heel tag team champs, I would like to see that to make the group more. I wouldn't say since they're doing all these silly kind of skits, but more a big deal on the main roster. So definitely going for The Way on this one.
Yeah, and then Johnny Gargano will fight the winner. I know we kind of talked about it earlier, but Johnny's character's grown on me because I used to hate him. Hate it.
It's working brilliant now.
Yeah.
That it is. Surely he's not going to lose the belt.
No.
I can't see him.
I wouldn't think so.
I don't think so.
I think who's going to beat him for the belt is going to be Austin Theory when they eventually break him up and he turns on him.
Yeah.
I was thinking of that recently. Yeah. It'd be actually pretty class. Not even if Austin would beat him for the title, just have a good, decent rivalry as well. Once The Way breaks up. I know I said I love The Way, but if they break up like that would be an unreal rivalry to see.
Yeah.
Be a good way to do it.
Months down the road, months down the road, another big takeover.
SummerSlam weekend.
Yeah.
And then
that'd be a good bit of time.
Next, then you have the ladder match, which could be show stealer.
Yeah, I'm intrigued at what they're going to do here. Are they going to keep him Jordan over, or is he only over there to drop the title and go back to NXT UK?
I think he's going to lose.
I think he's going to
lose.
He was staying there though. He was staying there, wasn't he? He was on the NXT roster before the pandemic.
Yeah, he was.
He's got to win.
Yeah.
There's going to be some huge spots in that match, though. I cannot wait for that match because when he goes all in, he is there for it.
Devlin's better than Balor.
Oh.
We want
as a heel, he definitely is a better heel.
As a heel or as a competitor?
A wrestler.
Yeah, he was on the whiskey. He was on the whiskey this morning.
I love it.
I know they fought each other. Didn't they fight each other 2 years ago? And it was disappointing.
Yeah. He showed Balor showed up, wasn't it?
He did. That's right. Yeah, he showed up.
Yeah.
But I say with Phil, I would say he is as good as. I won't go right out there with Phil and say he's better because I'm just gonna sit in the fence here a little bit, get a few splinters. But I think that he is as good as Balor is now, and he is in his early mid-20s.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So he's got so much more growing to do. He's only going to get better.
I know Matt met him one night when they were drunk. Didn't you meet him when you were drunk?
When I was not drunk, I had 1 or 2 pints in me, but I think I was overexcited because I just met Shawn Michaels and I look fucking insane if you see on my Twitter page. Jordan liked it, so that's the main thing.
There you go.
So just to clarify, it's definitely a ladder match, yeah?
Yeah.
I thought Shawn Michaels just tossed in a ladder just for the banter, but
Just go save a cat out of a tree.
Just Shawn Michaels tossing a ladder match. I was like, it'd be class if it was an actual ladder match, but let's move on. it's obvious I'm gonna have to go with Devlin. I think not because he's Irish. It's just because he has a lot going for him. Like what Elizabeth said, he's like in his 20s or just turned 30. I think I just saw.
Yeah.
So he still has a lot
Is
to
he?
go.
Yeah, he'd be
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was younger. All right. Still as good as.
Yeah.
He still is. So, but the only thing that's kind of like putting me off is I don't know. I kind of see him Jordan more in the NXT UK. Because he's more closer to home. So
there's the world title run in him in the UK, man.
I heard. So so seeing him on the main roster, it might try grow on me when he does win. But I'm still going for Jordan Devlin. And like Elizabeth says, to be honest, this is the match I'm looking forward to because both these lads, they are amazing high flyers. They know their way around the ring. And I think we all saw Jordan on OTT live in Cork.
Yeah.
So we witnessed firsthand. So I'm definitely looking forward for this match anyway. So go on, the Irish Ace.
Whoa.
And then the semi-main event, Cole and O'Reilly.
That's going to be unbelievable.
The other day, the clip was unbelievable the other day on NXT.
Well, that was outstanding altogether, yeah.
I wasn't into that feud until that promo was released. I was like, I thought they would do more with the Undisputed Era breaking up than just them two, but that promo was epic.
Yeah. It just really annoys me when they do stuff like this because you watch Raw and whatever and you see this. It just shows that they can do it if they want to.
Scary.
Yeah.
Scary.
I reckon Adam Cole will lose.
Yeah. Do you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Cole's moving off, basically.
Oh, I don't know. You had a really good theory about this we were chatting about.
Bobby Fish may come back and turn on Kyle O'Reilly instead of turning on Adam Cole.
Screw Cole because Cole is going to the main roster. There's no point turning on O'Reilly.
Yeah.
I don't know I'm scared for Cole in the main roster because he's
I am as well, but we know what's happening.
He's not even close to 6 foot tall.
Yeah. What do you reckon, man?
Not a Vince guy at all.
But if he's been up SmackDown, not Raw, definitely not Raw.
Yeah.
He's shot Monday Night Raw, and I just can't wait for your reaction.
I'll vomit.
I won't watch it.
Literally vomit. I'd be like, nah, this is shite.
Like, no saying you won't watch it, when we all know he's going to watch Raw tomorrow night.
Yeah.
You're
a big Cole fan, aren't you, man?
I was a huge Undisputed Era fan. I absolutely love them on the NXT, especially when they go their separate ways if they want to go in singles battles. Now, the reason I'm not like another stable on the main roster, the Hurt Business, unlike them, I'm not going to rage like, I can't believe they broke them up. No, because they've been together for years. They kind of ended it like beautifully, I thought. But I just want to clarify, is it a Falls Count Anywhere match?
Unsanctioned.
Unsanctioned.
Anything goes, really.
Okay, because I just had a theory that, I know this sounds boring, but maybe Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, they were just going to keep tossing fists at each other and the referee has to call the bell and it just
could happen. That could easily happen.
Yeah.
And
maybe Shawn Michaels will take out Adam Cole. They hinted at something with them.
Ooh. I don't know. I'm not sure about you, but I think I'd be pretty pissed at that.
I'd love that just to watch the internet explode.
Yeah.
No, you're just doing it, Timmy. If you had a spoon, you should stir the shit out of it. That's what you're doing. Because I swear to me, Timmy, if you stir the pot of shit, you have to lick the spoon.
I just
it's like, I'm just saying, right? There we go. But I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to be there. He doesn't. The boys can do it themselves.
I just want it to be a safe match and the boys not to get injured.
Yeah, good call, Phil.
Could easily happen because the two lads just go all out. They always do.
Yeah.
There was no need for how hard hitting the Balor O'Reilly match was a few months back.
And there was. It was brilliant.
But they were trying to get O'Reilly over, though.
Yeah, and they showcased him.
O'Reilly was out for about 8 weeks afterwards.
There's
no need for it. But overall, I think O'Reilly will win. But Matt could have been onto something with a draw.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying this because I'm like, oh, don't make me choose because Undisputed Era. I think it'll be a draw that because it'll lead into like a better rivalry. It's not going to be who's better who. It's just going to be more of a like, why would they do that? Why would Adam do this to the Undisputed Era? Like friendship, personal rivalry kind of way.
But what I love about the match is that there's so many ends to it. There's so many points.
Yeah. Don't forget.
I think Roderick Strong is not done, even though he said he was.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Him and Bobby Fish will be there in some capacity.
They won't know whose side to take. That's what.
Yeah.
It probably should be main event, but I know it won't be.
Yeah.
After that promo, it should be.
Yeah.
They should have put that as main event in 8-1, but they wanted the women. That's the problem.
Yeah. But overall, it'll be like a really hard-hitting match, without a doubt.
Definitely. Especially because like these two lads know each other so well. Yeah. If they have good chemistry and if they know each other's like rings that it's going to be a good match. Like, but like what Joe said, I'm still looking for Bobby Fish to show up somewhere along with Roderick Strong because we keep having that in the back of our mind, be like, they're going to show up somewhere. So that's my final thoughts. I think I would like to end it with a draw. Could
it lead to a Hell in a Cell because there's never been a cell match on NXT?
Ooh, yeah.
But I still think Adam Cole is going to be on Raw or SmackDown the night after Mania, so
could happen.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I don't want them to, but I can still see it happening.
And then main event time, Balor and Cross.
Yeah, I was just gonna say when Phil said about if there's a Hell in a Cell match on NXT with Kyle O'Reilly and Cole, it's already better than the last few Hell in a Cells matches we had in the last 2 years. Okay, I'm done. But anyway.
No, in fairness, Bailey and Sasha Banks had a very good Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
the women's have been great.
The women's were great, yeah. To be fair,
Sasha and Becky was brilliant.
Okay, besides that. Okay, but I was gonna say besides that one match, other matches.
There you go, Matt.
Main event.
Bray Wyatt. Say Bray Wyatt.
Main event. What you reckon? Balor, Cross.
It's not often I'm pulling against Finn Balor because I love Finn Balor, but carrying Cross is absolutely unbelievable.
As long as he doesn't talk, he's great.
He doesn't need to talk. He shouldn't talk.
Yeah, he's been talking recently and it's been so bad.
And I think it's been pulled out of him because obviously Balor's talking to him. Do you know, that kind of a way? So I think he kind of had to kind of rise to the occasion, and hopefully that is the end of the talking now once this kind of feud is over. Yeah. But we were chatting today and we think like, obviously, I mean, it's going to be something else, you know, and Karrion Kross has everything. But to like kind of top it off, it has to be that guy versus Karrion Kross. They've been doing a bit of demon chat, have they not? You know,
show up as in, you don't know.
Demon chat, and it should be him. I don't want Millhouse Finn Balor. You know, that kind of a way. We need the demon.
I think that could be a match there. Well, I reckon there might be another NXT in May or June.
June, they'd say, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We don't know. The demon could show up Thursday night for all we know. First NXT takeover on Peacock.
Yeah, I hope he does, because if Karrion Kross beats the demon, which nobody could do on the main roster, like that would put Kross over big time. Like.
Yeah.
Cement them.
Yeah.
Definitely want Kross to win.
What about Matthew? What match you want him to win?
I might have to go with Karrion Kross on this one. It's just because, like, I know I keep saying that I love these type of fellas just to take over NXT, because I still remember his match with Tommaso Ciampa and how he just like took out Ciampa and he actually showed that he is a real deal. Like, and because of the fact he never lost the NXT title, if he wins this one, and he'll be a bit of a force to reckon with champion, it'd be great. But
it's a kind of an undefeated streak versus undefeated, because Finn hasn't lost since he's come back to NXT.
Like, if Kross never got injured back then, we don't know how big he would be now.
Yeah,
I reckon he'd be on the main roster and all already.
Yeah, I know I said Karrion Kross, but if Finn Balor wins, I'm not complaining, because like that's just a pick. But I'm gonna definitely go in for whoever wins, but that's my pick. But if Finn Balor comes out with the demon, you never know. Then I'd be like, okay, I might have to go with Finn. I love the demon, so let's go.
Yeah, I'm going to say Finn as well.
I'm just sad they didn't get a WrestleMania match.
I know.
I'm really happy they didn't, because then we wouldn't have got an NXT takeover.
Yeah,
I know, but
no one our luck it'd be like a 20-second squash match if they did put it on it.
That's the problem. Like, look what they're doing. The SmackDown tag belts aren't even on WrestleMania, and Nakamura isn't on WrestleMania.
Bailey's not on WrestleMania. Charlotte's not on WrestleMania.
I'm telling you right now, Bailey will be at WrestleMania.
I don't know if she'll have them.
Yeah. Could Carrie Sands show up at WrestleMania and challenge Bailey and with the Pirate team for one more thing? She's still under WWE contract, even though she's in Japan doing stuff.
Yeah.
They won't let her work over there, you know?
Yeah.
They won't leave her do anything. But maybe bring her back in for one last appearance for this. Like, they've been releasing people. Why didn't they release her?
Yeah.
It's not that she's going to.
That's a good call, actually.
We have
they're building the big pirate ship. Bailey comes out with her ding dong rubbish, and then boom.
We've like 5 minutes left. I just want to get you what's going to be the best match of the whole 2 nights. We've like.
Oh my gosh, Phil.
Yeah.
Can I just say one quick thing?
Yeah.
I'm feel free to say, Matt, you didn't know this, but I completely forgot Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode was tag team champions until I saw SmackDown.
Yeah. They never defended them.
Yeah.
There's like nothing, you know.
4 days as champions and never defended.
Yeah. Should have never taken them off the Street Profits.
No.
Never.
But
anyway, sorry, Phil.
No, you're all right. Yeah, 5 minutes left. Just quickly, best match, do you think? I'm going to say Cole O'Reilly just because it's going to be hard hitting.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. I know I'm tied between the ladder match, but I'm going to have to go with Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole because, you know, these lads know each other so well. And if they have perfect chemistry in the match, even like I said, if it ends with a tie, it would be perfect. So,
Kushida done.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think the ladder match because it's hard to have a bad ladder match.
Exactly, yeah.
Like the spots, them two. Crazy.
Kushida done I think it could steal the show. Kushida showed where he in the last takeover that he can steal the show. Adding Pete Dunne into the mix can't make it any worse. Can only make it better.
Yeah.
That's it. Exactly. Yeah. I think that's because I'm still tied between the ladder match and Adam Cole, but I'll go with the Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly match for sure. Like,
yeah, same.
Yeah. So
yeah, I suppose we have 2 minutes left. Any final thoughts?
Ooh.
Do we get any surprise appearances?
If the pandemic restricts all that stuff, that's the problem.
Who could it be, though? Who could they have signed?
They signed Sarah, but I don't think she'll be in the crowds.
I think Thatcher is going to get involved somehow in the Ciampa and Walter match.
Well, yeah, we forgot to bring that up. He was Walter's tag team partner for many, many years as a member of Ring Camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that could happen.
Do you think he might even cost Ciampa like the match and maybe we'll see the rivalry?
Yeah.
Because I'm not complaining. I really like their rivalry. Like.
Yeah, there was another one. They had a match recently and they killed each other for no reason as well.
Yeah.
The Death Pit, or was it?
Fight Pit, was it? Yeah.
Fight Pit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the promo the other day of just Thatcher sitting with Thomas Ciampa. They're having great banter. I'm like, oh, okay, Fight Pit. That's how you make good mates. That's great. So,
So yeah.
One thing I do have a fear of is Taya Valkyrie. I'm really, really worried because now I love her. I love the puppy vignettes because, like, God help us, so cute. But I'm worried that, what they done with Emelina and it failed and they passed it on to Carmella and by the looks of it, it's failing. I'm super worried that we're now going to try it on Taya Valkyrie because Vince wants this sexy woman character to go over and it's like, they don't need it. They're already strong. They're already smart. They're already stunners. They're sexy. They're hard workers. Stop pushing this character on someone because it's just after failing twice, and I'm worried that it's third time a charm with Taya.
I think they're going to bring her into where she was an Impact, and that's what this seems to look like. That's what it reminds me of. So, and I don't think she's going to be called Taya think.
No, she won't.
The dog isn't called Frankie. I think that's her.
Yeah.
They trademarked something.
Yeah, they trademarked Frankie. So
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we're out of time.
yeah, we're out of time, lads. So sure, we'll put this up Tuesday, will we?
Yeah, it'll be out Tuesday. It'll be out Tuesday evening.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Lads, have fun.
Have fun.
Enjoy Takeover.
Hashtag WrestleMania week.
Yeah, cheers. I see you later.
Most wonderful time of the year. Good lads.
Thanks, lads.
Enjoy, guys.
See you later.